Do you know about the vital role that honeybees play in the ecosystem? Probably many of you, I'm sure, have seen the bee movie and the dire consequences that occur when there aren't bees. Bees allow almost all ecosystems to thrive and their plant life to flourish.
However, due to our actions, bees are dying at an alarming rate and devastating ecosystems all around the world. Ecosystems rely on a pollinator, which spreads pollen from plant to plant, like flower beetles, pollen wasps, and even butterflies. Honeybees are one of these. In fact, they are the biggest pollinator in the world, pollinating over 70% of the crops that we eat.
The honeybees take nectar from plants to feed their larvae, and in the process, spread pollen from plant to plant, helping flowering plants and crops reproduce. The bees spread the anther's pollen, the sperm, into the pistil to be fertilized.
Sadly, honeybee populations have been declining ever since 1995 due to harmful pesticides and colony collapse disorder. Colony collapse disorder is when the worker bees in a colony disappear, leaving behind the rest of the colony completely defenseless.
1. This can be caused by pesticides as well as habitat changes, which are both caused by human activity. Did you know that 1 in 4 bee species are at risk of extinction, mainly because of human activity?
Fudge! It can't. Bee colonies provide the backbone for crops and plants across the world. If bees went extinct, humans wouldn't last long. But bees pollinate our crops and provide honey. Without bees, it would be much harder for flowers and our crops to reproduce, resulting in severe decline of them, ultimately leaving humans without many necessary plants. Pollinated plants also feed many of the precious animals of our world. Many sorts of livestock rely on pollinated plants, and many endangered animals do too. If bees die out, as they seem to be doing, our world may see a major extinction.
But there are plenty of things you can do to help. Buy fruits and vegetables that have been grown without pesticides, and if you have a garden, allow the bees to thrive there. If you know any farmers, try to encourage them to stop using as many pesticides. Many less harmful alternatives exist. Spray or lick on the base of plants you don't want eaten, or sprinkle a tiny bit of corn gluten on places you don't want seedlings growing.
More and more farms are using less and less pesticides, and with your help, we can get even less, resulting in a more likely chance our bee colonies will survive winter. If humans try hard enough, bee colonies may see a newfound spike in their populations, and our populations may continue to thrive.
If you're interested in finding out more info, visit these websites.